Sorry for the gravelly throat. Just got up. Unbelievable, Nando. Yeah, we're gonna go right to the good stuff. Let's go right to um, X, because that's where the fun's at. Let's see here. Am I live? Make sure I'm working here. I don't know. I'll get the right thumbnail, but we'll get there. Just amazing. They just can't stop, won't stop. um, yeah, it's all over the place already, folks. So for your notifications, I mean, um, all right. Since there's only a few of you here, I will tell you. I was dropping my morning deuce and got the notification. Cleaned it up. Cleaned it up and and got as quick as I can to get on here. In fact, I was gonna go to church. I'm gonna still go to church. I was gonna go to the 9:30 or 9 o'clock service, but that's changed. So we can come on here and do it. So I appreciate you all. Hang in there. I don't know why my thumbnail didn't take here. Let me fix that. Yeah, just unbelievable, isn't it, folks? You just gotta love it. Where is it? There we go. There's my thumbnail. Man, okay, let's just go through. So it's Mike Feinsand. Feinsand. I gotta say it right. Sorry, wearing glasses. Come on. I'm not very cool right now. There we go. All right, Mike. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Yep, there it is. There's the page. There's the page. That's what we're just talking about. Mike Feinsand. Mark Feinsand. Popped that thing out 9 minutes ago. I had to get my act together, clean my stuff, get off the pot. Literally get off the pot and get moving. So 4 years, $72 million. Passan comes on 4 minutes later. Closer Tanner Scott and the Los Angeles Dodgers an agreement on a 4 year, $72 million contract. Sources tell ESPN. If you know, you know. Scott, 30, was the best free agent reliever available this winter and got paid an elite amount as part of a deep Dodgers bullpen. He credits properly. Dodgers strike again from the great Bob. And John Haven's probably not happy. Yeah, Fabian Ardaya, our guy with the Athletic, talks about it briefly. The Jays ran on Tanner Scott. Here we go. When Tanner Scott's deal is made official, the Dodgers luxury tax payroll for 2025 will exceed $375 million. As we like to say on this show, it's not my money. This is about $70 million more than the next highest team, Philadelphia. The Yankees are the only other team with CBT payroll projected to be over $300 million. Cry, everybody. Just cry. It just is what it is. You know, the Dodgers are doing it. And you know, I understand this whole thing. Dodgers have more money than a lot of teams. But the Cubs have their revenue in 2023 was well over $500 million. The Yankees were the number one revenue team in 2023. So I don't want to hear about it. I really don't. Let's take a quick look at what the bullpen's going to look like. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Let me pull it up. Give me a second here. Again, sorry about the hoarse throat. Just kind of, waking up. Wake up. All right. We will do this as a team, as a group here. Let me line it up a bit. Let me get my OBS down here. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Go to church. I am going to go to church, folks. Like I said, I'm just going to go to a later service. But I like I said, that's we're family here, right? And so we like to do this stuff together. Looks like I might have been the only one up, so at least I get a little fruits of my thing. I was actually in Arizona yesterday. It was a day trip. Drove it. Funeral for a 21-year-old beautiful young lady. All right, let's do the ceremonial move on Canva with the whiteboard. Are we ready? I'm going to select all these guys here. Oop, almost all of them. And I'm going to move them down a little bit. Why would I do that? Oh, I get to do this. I get to move Tanner Scott right there. Oh, no, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Rewind, undo. All right, here we go. I screwed up. Look, I can't even read in the morning. It's too early. Like I said, I'm tired. I drove a whole lot yesterday, so I'm pooped. And all right, here we go. There we go. How's that look for a bullpen? And let's be honest, we don't care about. I don't think any of these guys happen. I am literally going to do this and get rid of it. We're done. Here's our bullpen. Wow, the left-handers, folks. Wow. Oh my gosh. Tanner Scott, Alex Vassier, Anthony Banda. From the right, Evan Phillips, Blake Trinan, Michael Kopech, Ryan Brazier. I'm calling Edgardo in there. Maybe Dustin May, maybe Ben Kasparias, maybe Nick Frasso. Hopefully Brewstar later. Oh my gosh. Are we ready for this, folks? Y'all ready for this? I'm not. I gotta be honest. I am really blown away. I am just blown away, folks, looking at that. Holy smokes. It's a beautiful. Yeah, it is sexy. Sexy. Yeah, Kike's got to be next. Speaking of that, if you would care to join me in a tweet. Oh, not that one. Gee, what a hideous looking dude. Let's go back to here. If you just care to join me real quick for a ceremonial tweet or an X or a Twix or whatever it is. So it's like, Elon, I like a lot about what you do, but my man, but calling it X, give me a break, dude. Come on, Dave, give me a break. Come on, Elon, give me a break. Stop tweaking stuff. That's the thing. Here's the problem with Elon. He is truly a nerd, and real nerds. You know what nerds like to do? They like to just mess with stuff. They love to mess with stuff, and that's what he do. That's what he do. Where's my tweet? Huh? Unbelievable. Dodgers. How the heck, man? How the heck? I'll go back. I just want to finish one more thing. And man, I appreciate these types of things where people include me with such amazing other people. I thank you so much for that. I know some of you do that, and I really do appreciate it. All right, ready, folks? And we shall do more. All right, ready? I don't know why they keep doing this, but let's do this. Oh. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. This is I share this with you because this is ceremonial, folks. This is where it's at. All right. Let me check. Oh, I can't. No spell. I like to do the checks in blue. Sorry, folks. Did it go? There it is. Boom. All right, let's get to the fun stuff. L chat. Oh man, I'm so tired. I was so sore yesterday after driving. Oh my gosh, I was just so tired. All right, let's go, man. Chat. Let's go. Yeah. So Nando is first, my man. Um, let's see. I'm just gonna move the chat. Let's see what we got. Oh shoot! I just jacked up. What'd I do? I hope I didn't lose my. Oh, I moved to the other screen. Sorry. Yeah. All right. I do this split screen thing. I got another screen coming that's gonna make things hopefully better. Craig's in the house. Mike Lopez. Kyle. Hey, Kyle on X. All right. Um, Elishiva. Mike again. Justin. How you doing? Carol S. I was just thinking yesterday that they weren't also to get Tanner Scott, but here we are. So, Carol, if you had a chance to listen to the whole, I know it was a long one, the whole one with Roki, but it was a few days before. It was actually the like hour and a half one. And I had stated, and y'all can look it up. Well, you'd have to listen to the whole thing. So go ahead and listen to the whole thing if you so choose. I wouldn't kind of recommend against that. But I had said if the Dodgers miss out on Roki, they might have to use that big money on Flaherty. Didn't happen. So instead, they got Roki for a deal. And so now they're able to allocate that money to a reliever. So that's what I saw. How much defer? Oh, David Herrera. There's going to be a lot of deferments. A lot of deferments. I don't know if you guys, if you watch politics, but you know how Trump talks about, I love, what does he call them? Tariffs. I love them so much. They're my favorite word. Blah, blah, blah. That's like the Dodgers. I love deferrals. Deferrals are the best. I don't know how to do a Andrew Friedman, though. Let's see. Yeah, Dodgers will be signing Kike. That's coming. I honestly believe that is happening. That's going to happen. Yeah, he almost got his $80 million. Kyle, I'm glad to see you on here, man. Kyle's representing from Twix. Nathaniel Crenshaw, let's go Dodgers. Love the Dodgers signing. Hello. Hey, Nathaniel. Almost read it as Kershaw. Oh, Aaron Kim. Paycheck for getting robbed. Yeah, okay, here we go. Aaron, you're getting right to it. How many years did the Dodgers organization get clowned for? 2017, you got robbed in 2017. For 2018, I go, I think the Red Sox are going to win no matter what. But I get the sentiment. And then the whole Mickey Mouse comments. And of course, the Mickey Mouse comments, they came from people that were rooting for their teams. They were rooting for their teams in 2020. So they're not only are they just vile when they do that. Yeah, Kyle, it will, and that's so. I don't worry about the 40-man roster spots. I'm gonna look at my relief list, and I see a name. I see a name. I would also expect they maybe have a trade. They do have a trade lined up. It was kind of like with if you had a chance to read the Athletics article about the chase of Roki Sasaki, you saw that the Dodgers had it all lined up. They had it all lined up. They had those other trades, the Lantigua and the Devin Campbell trades. We're doing so much, you may get tired of winning. You'll say, please, more or less, we can't take it anymore. Thanks, Dave S. And us. You get on board, love train, man. Iron Trojan Dodgers are just adding decorations to their Infinity Gauntlet now. Go Dodgers. Infinity. You guys are on fire this morning. Jeez. Trying to Scott May, Vesia, Banda, Kopech. This bullpen is a monster. We're just getting started. Dodgers are doing a madness. This is Blue Madness, folks. Oh my gosh. and they're going to lose their collective minds. Friedman is, he is having a great opportunity. And folks, here, so this channel is going to be promoting. They're starting to push for Stan Kasten to be put into the into the Baseball Hall of Fame. It's Kasten that took over when the ownership group took over. He was put in charge, and they remember they bought it in 2012, and they did some things right. They did in 2013. They before that, before the 2013 season, they signed Hyunjin Ryu and and Zach Greinke, and then in the 2012 season, they traded for AJ Gonzalez. Remember, they traded for Hanley Ramirez. They went at it right away, and then they started. And this is before Friedman was there. This is Kasten and Coletti working together. So props to Ned Coletti, friend of the show. Yeah, Kike for the cherry on top. Who's getting traded? That we'll see, man. Yeah, they're getting. So they do have a 40. They have right now. They're at 39. 39. 39. No, they're not at 40. Roki did not count against the rosters. Tanner Scott makes it 40. When they, when the official reporting happens in spring training, they will put River Ryan, Gavin Stone, and Emmett Sheehan on and Kyle Hurt on the 60-day injured list. That leaves 4 roster spots right there. What's else going on? Just checking here. So no worries. But if if they want to get Kike, if they want to get Clayton Kershaw, if they even want to get Ho Kelly, yeah, not even fair, guys. I'm straight up embarrassed. How can I even enjoy our World Series wins now? No challenge, no competition. Well, how do you say Jehudi Sam? Well, you can. That's for sure. That's kind of a where you want to, how you want to kind of go is, hey, the Dodgers, they've had many failures. I mean, they have 2 World Series wins. Only one of them a full season. The other one was, didn't get the full benefits of it and didn't get the full enjoyment. I understand your point. I'm not gonna. I enjoy that, but the baseball has been cruel to the Dodgers in many ways. With and I'll take 2017 where they really got robbed. And then I'll look at 2020 where they got robbed again. Even though they won the World Series, they take so much crap for it by people and teams that actually were competing to win that year. So they do what they want. And what this is actually a reward. It's a reward for the ownership and the management for what they've done. They've made the really good decisions. They didn't do the stupid Xander Bogaerts type moves. There's just the reaction. Everything the Dodgers do is so meticulously planned. They've been after Roki for years. They were after Yamamoto for years. They were after Ohtani for years. They had a plan. It was kind of like Jerry West, who I think is still the greatest general manager of all time in any sport. He wanted Shaq. He was planning for the Lakers to get Shaq when he was in high school. He was working on that. So this is the rewards of good work. We can enjoy it because you know what? The Dodgers were 1 game away from firing Dave Roberts and being the laughingstock of the league if they would have lost Game 4 or Game 5 to the Padres, especially Game 4. They had to win Game 4 or Dave Roberts was gone and everything was different. That's how close it was. It almost feels like a butterfly effect. doesn't it? So I'm with. I feel you. I feel you, Jody Sam. I feel you. Um, let's see. Hidage. So excited. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be a blast. You won't be posting that on TikTok. It'll be back. They'll put it this way. The mechanisms to get TikTok back are going to be back. And so this is politics. This is the way the game works. They're going to work it, to be honest, so that Trump gets credit for TikTok. I'm just saying. I'm not advocating. I'm just saying what the plan is. Um, best baseball. Wow, Nando, man, you speaking some facts. Best bullpen in baseball. Best rotation. Nathaniel Dodgers. Hey Dodgers, Dodgers fan, would you want our Dodgers to play Red Sox in 2025 World Series? I don't care who they play. Just go. Just play. But I want to see the Dodgers just. I would like to see one of those real dominant seasons. How mad are Padre fans? Oh boy, I haven't heard from my friend. I haven't heard from a friend from Minnesota who's a Padre fan. He lives in Minnesota. I'm waiting. Yeah. The okay. There's some stuff in here. Oh, there's deferred money. Oh, let's go. Let's go. So, there's deferred money. Oh, I want to hit. Let's go. All about the deferments. Welcome to the Dodgers, Tanner Scott. Amazing. Yeah. Dodgers deal includes deferred money, of course, a signing bonus, and what other deals Dodgers have done this winter. If you want to be a Dodger, and you want to get paid, you need to do deferments. It just is what it is. Jim Bowden, the platinum standard. I know he's been dealing a lot of crap out. The platinum standard, front office is clear the Dodgers led by. He's wrong. Stan Kasten is their boss. Put him in the Hall of Fame. Stan Kasten is, so yeah. President Andrew Friedman, GM Brandon Gomes, manager Dave Roberts. This organization is the best in the sport from top to bottom, not just because of unlimited funds. There you go. There are no, like they say, no lies told here, right? Make sure I get all this in there. There we go. Got to get in the view. So, man, back to the chat. I can't wait to see the details. The deferments are going to be. I don't know where. Let me see where Tanner Scott lives real quick, because that matters. If he already lived in California, he's kind of screwed. Let's see. About. Let's see. Tanner Scott. I'm just taking a quick look here. Oh, what a year. Oh, and who did he end the season with? Padres. Can't tell. If anyone could throw in the chat where Tanner Scott lives, let me know. It matters for taxes. That's in it. It'll show. I'm going to jump ahead a bit because I think I'm really behind. Brazier got to get traded. I agree with that. Yeah, both Nando and DN have that. I agree. Going to Petco this year wearing all the world's his cap gear will be epic. Be careful. They're going to be pissed. Dodgers are they're the early bird. They don't sleep. I know. They're always ready to go. Dodgers going for 117 wins plus. Why not? I was thinking about that, Aaron. It would be kind of cool to put together one of those seasons. One of those amazing seasons. It was I think it was the 98 Yankees, man. That was a great team. Just to go dominate. Let's see. Carol asks, Dodgers have to win it all again this year, otherwise they'll never hear the end of it from the Dodger haters. There's a lot of truth to that. Now the Dodgers have put themselves. Well, they've been doing this. They've been putting themselves in a position to dominate. It doesn't mean they will, but let's be honest, Dodger fans. Roy, you got to hit me up. Send me an email, Roy. Dodgers2080@gmail.com on that info. I want to see that. If you want to come on the show, let me know. Be happy to have you on if you want to talk about it, or if you want to keep it just between you and I. What? Oh, okay. So the Dodgers, as Dodger fans, we're in the position where our team has decided to go, we are going to put the best team we can together to give us the best chance to win every year. And I appreciate that. How could you not? Can other teams do what the Dodgers do? No. Can some teams do? Yes, they can. Steve Cohen could have signed Tanner Scott. Steve Cohen could have signed Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Maybe he could have gotten Ohtani. The Cubs could do this. The Yankees can do this. There are other teams. There was a let's see if I have that picture. If I do, I'll pull it up. I got people really howling. My text is going to start. As probably a lot of you Dodger fans are going to start getting lit up a little bit. All right. I'm not going to pull it, but okay. 2023 revenue. I'll go from we'll just go what the Mets had $393 million in revenue. This is 2023. The Jays 323, D-backs 314, Padres 345, Dodgers 549, so that's legit. Rangers 425, Astros 445. What a bunch of cheapskates. They got the money. Phillies 458, Giants 443, and they suck. Cardinals 372, Barbs 473. Even the Rockies, who put a crappy product out there, 313. Okay, the Royals 302, Angels 388, Brewers 320. And then let's see, Twins 342, Cubs 506 million. What did this Dodgers were? Dodgers were at 549. This is 2023 revenue. Yankees 679 million. They had no reason to lose. Juan Soto. They screwed up. They don't want to spend. White Sox 288 million. Okay, I get you. Red Sox 500 million. No excuses. Guardians 314. Marlins 295. Mariners 396. Man, they're cheap mothers. They should sign Pete Alonso. That's so stupid. I got a good friend that's a Mariners fan. They suck. It's a terrible group. The Reds 315, Nationals 355, excuse me, boy, morning stuff. Pirates 309, Tigers 306, Orioles 328, Athletics 241, and the Rays 301. There's teams can spend money and they're not doing it. Your Dodgers, your leadership is spending the money. Oh, the Red Sox. Oh, thanks, Nando. I'm still, yeah. This Red Sox offered Tanner Scott more money, but he chose the Dodgers. Do you blame him? Plus, that green monster kind of lurks, right? Let's see. Tanner Scott joining on the Lord's and the Lord's Day. There we go. What a great day. Yep. Go to church. People say it's the money. Just take the least offer. Yeah. Mets signed a 30-year-old Juan Soto. His common practice in DRO. I'm not lying about that. You're not lying. Yeah, Cohen thinks Soto can single-handedly bring him a World Series championship. He's really good. He's really good. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Yeah, and when the Dodgers do this stuff, that just means the revenue sharing goes up actually because the pool gets higher. Andy McCullough brings up an old tweet. Andrew Friedman says, "If you're always rational about every free agent, you will finish third on every free agent." No, not anymore. Not anymore. Let's see what else. Yeah, I think Juan Soto is gonna not end up being well. I think they got a shot though at getting something, but they need to do more. It can't be Juan Soto because the pitching staff's kind of. Don't you guys think it's kind of poo? Right? I'm not lying. Their starting staff is just not the best. So, I yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. There goes that voice again. As I have not had any morning coffee. I've not had any morning Dr. Pepper. I do have some water in a Bucky's tumbler, of course. So I still have that morning, that morning voice. Um, Still waking up. Have not had a shower, obviously. Moders moved to Oakland. Oh, no, 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 no. Please, no. Padres moved to TJ and renamed the team the Chihuahuas. That's what their El Paso team is. All right, thanks, Roy. Okay, Mr. Classic. Yes, here you go. Two things now. The Dodgers got to stay healthy and keep themselves grounded. Not arrogant because you have the best. So the first one's the captain obvious. The second one is freaking brilliant. The grounding. Let's look at your 2024 Padres, led by Manny Machado, Fernando Tatis Jr., and Jurickson Profar. Or Jurickson, whatever. Jurickson, whatever. Um, then you look at the Dodgers, led by Shohei Ohtani. I'm going to throw Clayton in there. I'm going to throw Mookie in there and definitely Freddie. And I'm throwing Teo in there. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. The Padres thinking they get it won so quick. Profar clowning those fans. And I know what happened. I don't like what happened at the end, but dude, don't do that. Just don't do it. You're a professional baseball player. Don't clown the fans like that. And Tatis being an idiot on camera, dealing with fans. Just and Machado always has his ways of breaking. I think Manny's made improvements, but I think at the core, still, that's not my leader. The leader you want. They needed to sign, and they should sign Justin Turner. Absolutely, they should sign Justin Turner right now. Um, they could have signed Albert Pujols in 2021, and they didn't. The Dodgers got him, and he helped the Dodgers through. If you remember, they got Pujols, and then a month later, Trevor Bauer, the whole thing went down. Dodgers didn't miss a beat because of guys like Turner and Pujols. And now Mookie's become a leader, a more vocal. Freddie is just he's just the guy. Clayton's Clayton, man. Mr. Classic, Mr. Mark Walter, Magic Johnson, the partnership, y'all the greatest. Please buy the Lakers. I agree with that. I really agree with that. Yeah, taunting never works out. Amen, Chuck. It just, you know what? Maybe you still might do well, but if you look, you gotta look at it and go, you look like a fool, and eventually you look stupid. They Carl, they can add him right now because there's a spot. Roki did not take a spot. He signed to a minor league contract. Believe it or not. This is how the Dodgers, they know what they're doing. And I don't worry about it. I look at there's some guys that they can move. And they probably need to move on from a couple people. I'm not going to name names because some of them are guys I really like. Um, oh, John. I'm going to just leave that for the chat. That's beautiful. Ooh, man, all these pitchers added this offseason. What's the ETA on Ferris now? Well, if they had the same health as last year, then 2025. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to say that, but it's the truth. Let's see. Taunting's. And I don't. I'm not going to taunt Padre fans right now. I'm just going to, Stan is the man. Just straight up, Stan is the man. The White Sox have better rotation than the Mets at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised. Yep, Roki's a minor leaguer, so he's an NRI. um. Oh, Roy, that's a really good point. The Padres had a better team with Soto than Mets with Soto. I agree. I agree. They really, if they should have kept that team together somehow. I don't know. Maybe just I'm gonna say something. It's gonna sound wrong for Padre fans, but Juan Soto was not your problem. I don't think he mixed with those other guys. I think Juan Soto is a very serious player. Now he does need to get does need to get serious about his physique. He needs to watch it. That one picture we saw. Goodbye Grove. Yeah, I think you're right. Taylor Grove to the White Sox for Luis Robert. I'm sure the White Sox are begging for making that trade. Um, I don't think Nando. I don't think of all these. I think the Pajes, Miller, and Robleski. I think you keep. I think Brazier. If you know, Taylor. I love Taylor. I gotta admit, I love Chris Taylor. Um, but we're a better team with Kike, and I think that has to happen. I do. I think. Well, Taylor though has got his plunge on the February 2nd, and then they trade him. Yeah. For Kirsch, I believe that give him $5 million, he can come do his 32 strikeouts, and then move on. He got his parade. I think he really wanted that. Now I do think he wants those 32 strikeouts for 3,000, and I think that's a really good thing to get. I think that's MLB Network's instant reaction. Who's instant first? Come on, we were first, man. We were out there first. So, um, this is I'm gonna go here. Go here real quick from Boob. Cubs president Jed Hoyer on the mighty Dodgers. People focus on the size of their payroll and the deferments and stuff like that, but it's just a great organization that's kind of running on all cylinders. They do well in the draft. They do well internationally. They make smart trades. They do a good job finding value on the margins, and they can also go sign major free agents. So I just think that focusing on the amount of money they spend does a disservice to the organization. It's running at a really high level. They are. The money helps them run. Let's be. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna allow. Yeah, Aaron Natick. We got Tanner Scott. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Timmy, come on, man. Can we still trade for Ryan Helsley? Super Bowl, super team. Yeah. I think so. The Dodgers are trying to create a dynasty. It's Captain Obvious speaking again. They are trying for a dynasty, and that's good. Go for it. Um, I can see some guys being traded that I really like. I could see Michael Grove and James Outman, two really good dudes, and people. Two guys I really like, and I appreciate um, them. I could see them being moved. Um, Hate it in a lot of ways, but I think I could see this happening. Let's see. Now the question I saw someone pop up saying maybe that the Giants go after Pete Alonso. Bring it on. Gosh, freaking sign some West, sign some players. At least the Diamondbacks try. Yeah, Mr. Classic. I'll be heading to church later. I'll be there at 11 instead of 9. Yeah, capitalize on your window while you can. Absolutely. Let's see. AJ Rose. I saw this. We get whatever we want as Dodger fans. Really good player. They're going to pay for us. Yeah, it's amazing. It is amazing. Yes, Aronetic. Freddie Freeman is 35 now. So he's got, and his numbers were down even before all the bad things happened to him and his family. Um, so it's one of those things where eventually it's going to burn out, but then you just got to hope that you're ready to go. Um, Everyone's going off on, yeah. Yeah, people they're gonna be waking up just being really upset. Good morning, Merry 25th day of Christmas. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right there, aren't you? Yeah, Jim Bowden. He's shuffling back. I I always thought he liked the Dodgers, and I was kind of yeah. Yeah, it's time for a dynasty. And I'm so to back to Kirsch, right? Those 3,000 strikeouts, getting them all with the same team, the Dodgers, is just it's the crown. Well, it's the last diamond in the crown as he goes into the Hall of Fame. So I would like Kirsch to get those 32 strikeouts, and then he could walk away or do whatever he wants. Is if he's still good, man, go get it. If you're not, that's okay. It's really okay. Scarlet and Blue. Yeah, with Freddie, it's just a matter of health, right? With any of these guys. And he's one of the things about Freddie and a lot of these big men is they start breaking down because their bodies are big. There's a lot of extra weight on them. And it's just the big guys break down a lot. That's why I'm not as worried about Mookie. Now, here's my question. When are the Padres going to do something? When are they going to sign my guy, Jurickson Profar? Please, please sign him. I want him to be a Padre. It would just be the best. Yeah, it's crazy. Man, Kiki and Kershaw are the next to sign. That's what I got. Yep. Max Bay? No way. Oh man, dude, Max, he works for the Dodgers now, man. I remember back in the day with him on our DN chats, and he went to work for that team in Houston. Congratulations on the ring, by the way, and congratulations to Max Bay on an amazing arc. I love watching it. Been watching it, from the X. Um, Unbelievable what the Dodgers are doing right now. It's unbelievable. Stan Kasten belongs in the Hall of Fame. I will be making a video on that. Yeah, I want the Padres to sign Profar. It just works so well. Um, they already did an investigation on Roki, and it's fine that they did that. Do you think we should trade for Robert Jr. still? Whatever. I look at the Dodgers front office is in the heavy trust. It's like as fans we're always going to question, and that's good. But man, has this front office, it management structure all the way down. This team's really earned a lot. Um, the way it's not just the fact that they won the 2024 World Series; it's how they did it. from the trade deadline to um, the other to the handling of the injuries and to the handling of the bullpen and just making it happen. It is they in I think in a lot of us, so many questions were answered, and it said to us, the Dodgers know what they're doing. Dave Roberts is a great manager. Oh, Aeronetic. I want to do that. All right, I'll go back to Canva because I haven't updated my Gazindas and Gazaudas. Oh my gosh. Let me get old middle fingers out of there real quick. I don't like to have that on my. Oh, this is a good one. Kudos to the Dodgers of finding the market inefficiency of paying players what they are worth. Yeah, I want to go to back to Canva. I think this one's really important. The Gazindas and Gazaudas. Oops, I almost closed my window. Let's see, comings and goings. Okay, let's update it. Okay, more. What do we got? Oh, man. Oh, I missed the Gavin Lux part and everything. Holy smokes. All right. Let's do that real quick. Wait. Control V. We'll do this later, but I need to update this list. Obviously. All right. Yeah, I need to update the Gazindas and Gazaudas better. That's for sure. I'll do that later. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised. Timmy says, wouldn't be surprised if Flaherty takes a 1-year prove-it deal with us. Oh, you reminded me. Aeronetic, thank you. Won't be surprised. Won't be surprised if Flaherty takes a 1-year deal to prove a deal with us. I can see that. Yeah, but I do need to. I need to buy me a Doc jersey. Yes. I agree. Yeah, that's coming. Oh, so I remember when he got his last extension. It was sometime. I think it was February. I was there actually at spring training. And man, if anyone's earned it, it's Dave Roberts. Dave Roberts is now a Hall of Fame manager and is only going to get better. Yeah, I don't know what the Dodgers are going to do in terms of winning, but boy, have they put themselves in a great spot. Yeah, so Timmy makes a really good point. Never doubting Friedman again. At this point, bringing Biggio, Nick Ahmed, and Johan back were too good. Those were things that needed to be done. You needed to have some capable people, and he was trying to find capable players for all the injuries that happened. The fact that Dodgers won the 2024 World Series with those injuries, I don't care how much money they spent, with those injuries shows how good this organization is. For them to overcome, just no other team does that. You'd have to have I'm trying to think of the equivalent, but you'd have to have a Bochy manager. I'm trying to think of another GM as good as Friedman. There really isn't. He's one of the best. Dodger Fest. Oh, I did. So Dodger Feast and Fest is happening on was it February 1st, right? And it's going to be at Dodger Stadium, so it's probably going to be amongst the stands, amongst the parking lot, and all that type of stuff. So we will get Turtleneck back. Turtleneck's coming back. He's going to come back on a minor league deal. Scarlet and Blue. Yeah, if the only way Flaherty comes back, it's got to be like 20 to 25 million. Elishiva, that is correct on Honeywell. It'll happen. Sammy Boy Smith, the injuries are going to happen. Yeah, pitchers break. That's for sure. Now, hey, there's still things where I still think Flaherty. I can't believe. Yeah, some of these guys are really missed out on free agency. Timing, they just did the timing wrong. What I see, like Snell, he jumped fast. He was like he told Boris, "Get me a contract." That's what he's pretty much is what I'm guessing he said. Well, thanks, Dan. Um, how many people are going to need to be released for the 40-man space? Kirsch still come back. They won't have to release anybody, Mitchell. What they'll do, he will be what they're going to do. So Tanner Scott will be the 40th man. Roki Sasaki is not on the 40-man. When spring training starts, officially, there's an official start date. That means the team can place players on the 60-man injured list. And the Dodgers got 4 or 5 of them to put on the list. Okay. Kyle Hurt, Emmett Sheehan, River Ryan, Gavin Stone. They're all going on right away. That leaves 4 spots. That means you can sign Kirsch, you can sign Kike, you can sign Honeywell. So there you go. I just want to see Honeywell beat at the ceremony. I'm just being honest with you, and I think he's a legend in his way for the Dodger fans, and I appreciate that he's that. Let's see. Flaherty is a good pitcher, but his road performance along with velocity and consistency scared too many teams away. Yeah, and he's a number 3 or number 4. 26 man is the real roster crunch. Yeah. Kyle, hey, came onto the on the YouTube this time. Bigger issue is we only have a handful of players who have minor league options. Dodgers like to call up fresh arms so they get many tricky. Good point. Good point. I actually have on my lists. I actually have their options. So you look at the bullpen. The guys with stars have options, including Vesia. Look at that. So you're just from the bullpen: Edgardo and Michael Grove, Vesia, Dreyer, Kasparius, Frasso, Gratterall, Sheehan. So I think I feel pretty good about that. But and then let's go to the other ones. Let's go to the other position players. I think it's going to be the one. We'll go to starting pitching first. So the guys have options. Gonsolin actually has an option left. Roki Sasaki, Knack, Kasparius, Robleski, Frasso, Miller, Sheehan. So there you got your revolving door that the Dodgers like to use. What do they call it? The Oklahoma City Express? There's that, and then let's go to the position players. And I think that might be the one that's concerning. Okay, who's got options? All right, on our bench, Hae-Sung Kim. This is just what ended up last. I don't know what this is, but so only Hae-Sung Kim, James Outman, Andy Pages. That's where it gets tricky. I think Kike needs to slot into here, obviously. I think they make some other moves. But yeah, the flexibility of rostered players. I mean, I know we have I should put another column here for minors like Fiducia. But yeah, pitching, I think we're going to be okay. At least for now. But I think it's a legit point. It's legit, especially with the position players. It's all because it's going to be crazy. They're going to have to do that type of stuff. Yeah, yeah. The Honeywell just became a legend because of the way Max Muncy brought him in. Yeah, yeah. I'm not worried about 40 man, but yeah, the IL shuffling will be intense. Thoughts on Bobby Miller? Had a terrible season. People sleeping too much heading into this year. I think so. I think we're going to see. He's got. There's a lot of talent there. They have to harness it. Now, let's be honest. It could be that he needs to go to another team. Maybe this coaching staff doesn't work well with him. No coaching staff can fix everybody. But boy, I mean, and when we saw the first game against the Cardinals, oh my gosh, he was so good, and then really wasn't good at all the rest of the year. Bottom line, yeah, we will. I got to get someone to film. Maybe my wife can do it. She can film me doing that. The projected roster, 21 of the 21 spots, don't have options. Yeah. Yep. They will figure it out. Christopher Min, this has been the greatest offseason in all sports. I still go with 2023. Getting Shohei Ohtani, Yamamoto, Teoscar Hernandez, and Tyler Glasnow. That was a good one, too. And that's why I got to do the beginning out. I'm with you, Kyle. I'm with you, Kyle, on that. Um, yeah, Aeronetic. Yeah, Rich. One of those. All those guys got ripped off in 2017. They never got rings. Um, yeah, I mean, it sucks. Let's see. Does Ohtani count as a pitcher, infielder, or fielder? Okay, great question. And fortunately, I saw the great Jeff Snyder at Snydog talk about it yesterday. With Ohtani, right now he counts as a position player, but wait, yeah, he needs a pitch, so he needs to get into some games as a pitcher, something like that, for him to get that two-way thing, and then they can add another pitcher, so they'll actually have 14 pitchers. That's how it's something like that. I'm getting it a little bit wrong. Yeah, Maeda, Morrow, Utley. What was that second baseman? Forsythe, Logan Forsythe, who was really good in that postseason. He was really good, and they should have not. Yeah, yeah, I agree, Aeronautic on Utley, but yeah, of course, Ethier. I hope Utley gets the Hall of Fame. I think he's. It was a real short. He was really good for not the longest time, but boy, was he great. All right. Oh man, we had quite a lot of views today. Thank you for people for coming out. What time is it? 8:57. Yeah, so nothing else. What about turning Barnes as player coach, see him as future manager? I see him as our future manager. I love that guy. I think he's the guy that I'd want. Him or Miggy Rowe, something like that. And they do need to eventually figure out. I think Barnesy sticks with them for a bit longer. Might spend some time on the injured list. They got to figure out what they want to do with catcher Logan Forsythe. Exactly. He had all those great players. Just great group. That whole group. Yeah. Just dang it on that, right? Just amazing. Even remember. Austin Barnes caught a lot of that World Series. Remember, Yasmani Grandal was going through issues with his newborn son during that whole time. We didn't know about it. No one knew about it. We found out later, but he's dealing with that, and wasn't really available as much as he would have wanted to be. Wait, Miller and his girlfriend broke up? I mean the TikTok star? Yeah, I think Brian, you're right. They're gonna have to those guys. Kim Saki and Yoshi. Yeah, I got some good age there. That's good. And they've got Dalton Rushing coming, and they've got Alex Freeland coming. So I think they're conscious of that. Oh, Aaron Knight got that gear on. Is it two-way designation innings pitched or games pitched? I don't recall, and I just don't remember what the deal is. Look at Snydog though. Yeah, so many. Yeah, Brandon Morrow threw his arm, gave his arm for that team. Got a nice contract though. I'm glad for that. Come on, even you Darvish, right? Even you Darvish, that guy got worked. The guy got worked in Game 3 that led to his Game 7 falling apart. This is Mike Trout's requested trade to the Dodgers. I don't know about that. I don't think he fits. There's not a place for him. He's not a center fielder anymore. He just breaks. Yeah, Justin Turner would have been a bigger legend. It's just one of the things about Justin. I mean, he hit that home run, which was great, helped us get there, but he kind of stopped hitting. I think he tired out. Should have shaved that beard, man. It was so freaking hot. If you remember, he was so hot. It was so hot those days, and he's got that big old beard on. He didn't do anything in the World Series though in 2017. It's kind of a bummer. If he would have done just a little bit, maybe, you know. So, all right, I'm going to start getting back together. I am going to go to church. I gotta figure out. Let's see how my wife's feeling today. She's been a little out of it. That's we did the traveling last week in Texas, and then I drove to Arizona and back yesterday for a funeral. So yeah. Thanks, Chuck. Thanks for the. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I don't know if you heard it. I was literally, morning deuce. There's a notification. Clean up and go, dude. So, yeah. TMI. I know on that. Sorry, folks, but I just got to be honest with you. Oh man, game 1. It was so hot. It was so gross. I mean, I was up in the right field. Let's see. My son writes, "This is so bad for baseball." Let's see. What do we got? $20 million signing bonus and $21 million deferred. Oh gosh. Oh, cry. I mean, that's all. Y'all can cry. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear anything from Yankees fans. You guys dominate. You guys had a jillion dollar infield. You guys had back in 2009. You had every player was a $20 million a year infield. Oh, okay. So it's fake news about Bobby Miller and his girlfriend breaking up. So that's good. They're still together. She's helping an issue. Yeah. Yeah. So that's cool. Good. Yeah. So real quick on the deferrals, I want to get this in there because it's important about how these deferrals work here. Let's make sure I've had in there. Okay, my man, future Dodgers. Let me get this in there. This is why the deferrals happen with in bonuses. An understated facet of the deferral discourse is the role of California income taxes in making the big signing bonus deferral combo more desirable. So tipping pitches. Let's go look at this. And then the benefit teams get from salary deferrals pales in comparison to the benefit teams getting from operating in states where there is low or non-existent income tax. Teams in Florida and Texas are the only teams that benefit that well. Every other team, this team benefits from deferrals. So there's that stuff going on. In California, tax and New York taxes are really high. So that's what's going on. So yes. So yeah, that's teams have to find ways to operate. Deferrals have been going on for the longest time. And you know the Nationals gave Max Scherzer like half his salary was deferrals. Oh, I'm still on. Oh, still on the X. Good. So it just is what you play by the rules. So you got to do it. Yeah. And now, okay. Yeah. Sammy boy, you bring it up. Bad for baseball means Florida teams, when the Dodgers go visit you, you will be filling up your stadium a lot bigger than it is today. Padres, Giants, Rockies, Diamondbacks, you will sell those games out. A lot of them. You will. You will have much better attendance. So the West, the National League West actually benefits in some ways from this. I don't, the whole Padre thing with the ownership and all that stuff, it's a mess. I'm hoping that they fix that. I want the Dodgers, one of the things that helped the Dodgers was being pushed by the Padres. That was what we needed. Oh, Clint woke up. Hey, Clint. So I'm going to exit. You guys go listen to Clint or get ready to go to church, one of the two. I think DMAC's probably going to be doing football today. So I don't know if we see DMAC out there. But hey, we got Tanner. Yeah, Dodgers got Tanner Scott. Yes. Unbelievable. It's still unbelievable. All right. On this Sunday, the Lord's Day, let's go to church. I'm going to go to 11 o'clock service, looks like. So, all right. On that note, I'm going to start our exit. So, Tanner Scott's a Dodger. What's next? I call it Kike Hernandez. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Put Stan Kasten in the Hall of Fame. Get those statues ready for Andrew Friedman. Let's go. And who knows what's next? I think Kike and Clayton happen after the spring training starts so they can get guys on the 40-man or off the 40-man via injury. So trade's got to be still in place. I think they got to move some guys. So let's go. So thank you so much. As always, God bless. And go Dodgers.